toll on India's tea industry as they coincided with the first flush harvests of both Darjeeling and Assam, causing ripples throughout the tea-drinking world.
COVID is a crisis point. This COVID has opened the eyes to a paradigm mind shift.
He is a legendary tea maker and the fourth-generation owner of a tea estate spread over 1,600 acres on the steep slopes of India's eastern Himalayas. Rajah Banerjee, a name synonymous with Darjeeling tea, pioneered organic cultivation of tea in India, the world's second-largest tea producer.
I was born into a family, the oldest family over here. My great-grandfather created the first tea factory in the world. We have a tea heritage. He pioneered organics because healthy soil is healthy mankind. When you farm sustainably, you are in partnership below the land, above the land, in cyberspace, and down in a holistic green cycle.
2 years ago, at the age of 70, he hung up his planter's boots and exited his family estate of 150 years to make a new beginning, but not before granting his 12% stake in the estate to plantation workers.
कोही पुरानो भएपछि जान्छ कहाँ जानु भयो त कहाँ भाग्नु हुँदैछ दिँदैन सिम्लो रहेछ बुढा है.
Post exiting my ancestral gardens, I took a year sabbatical. After a year of this sabbatical, in middle of July 2018, I had a dream. And the dream was, it kept on repeating Rimpocha, Rimpocha.
What appeared in a dream crystallized into a new business, Rimpocha, meaning reincarnated avatar. As a fair trade practitioner, Rajah Banerjee sought to develop a holistically sustainable agricultural economy for the marginalized small growers in the northeastern states of India. And this was right around the time the pandemic struck.
This 1.5 toughest period of existence because COVID traumatized everybody. All the tea estates were shut. People were terrified. The hits that Darjeeling tea industry is taken. So, hey, losing the first flush, that is the most profitable, lucrative crop. It's gone. Complete loss. That's about 15% of your net revenue. Then you lost the second flush. You lost 60%, another 35%. That's you're looking 45% of revenue gone. And in terms of numbers, crop loss, you lost another 15% because it's overgrown. They'd have to be completely thrown away. So you've lost 60% of revenue. And you've lost, the crop has come down from 9 million kilos to 4.5 million kilos, only harvest last year. Okay? And people were confused. And when you're confused, you lose track of what you're doing.
That's when the legendary tea maker changed tack. He steered the company into a partnership model through which he seeks to bring together around 74,000 small growers from all over the country. Between May and September 2020, he aggregated teas from 4 villages in Darjeeling, marketed them under the brand name of Rimpocha, and launched an online tea store. Additionally, partnering with other e-commerce platforms to sell teas. But it doesn't stop there for Rajah Banerjee.
We are only going for the top end with the tea, but we shall also branch out into other means of lentils, spices, tisanes, rice. This is the post-COVID initiative. We are taking a lot of communities in a dynamic sense. And we are not rushing it. We are taking it very slow and easy because we want to lay a foundational stone post-COVID of sustainable reality. It will make India the organic food bone of the world.
What started off as a glimmer of an idea to kickstart a small growers movement has today metamorphosed into a grand design to produce food sustainably.
The first 3 months of COVID was extremely challenging because nobody was buying anything. Then it opened a different dimension and we found a different work.
The nation's lockdowns may have hit many businesses in India hard, but with the economy picking up, the recovery could gather pace too.
From what we see and what one reads, now the economists, the IMF and so on, are all now pretty clear that it's a V-shaped recovery for India, and the economy is bouncing back with an 11% plus growth rate in the next fiscal. That is fantastic news. I do hope that it comes back with a reduction in unemployment rates. While everyone is, hypnotized by the GDP growth rates and the forecast of 11.5%, I think we'll do ourselves a lot of good if we have an equal amount of passion and an equal lens on employment rates.
The economies of the countries in the subcontinent are expected to gather pace amid signs of a pickup in consumer demand, government spending